video, as you can see, we're kicking off our Halloween looks for the month of October. Also, I'll be using the Too Faced Just Peachy palette. This is the October palette for the month. Last month we did the Carly Bybel palette. This month it's Too Faced. The look that I went for this video is inspired by Pennywise from the movie It. This is the more glammed up girly version of Pennywise, so all the boys out there or all the special effects enthusiasts, you're not really gonna like this video. But for all my girly girls out there who want to do something cute and pretty but at the same time within the genre of creepiness, this is for you. So we're just gonna jump into the tutorial, not too much talking because I talk a lot, so yeah. The first thing I did was go in with a primer because you want your makeup look to last you all night or all day, whatever it is when you're partying on Halloween night or whichever night it is that you're partying. You want your look to stay on completely, and I used a Milk of Magnesia. I still use Milk of Magnesia. I know that was a trend like I think last year or whatever, but I'm still using it. It's waterproof, it keeps my junk on all day all night, and hey, I love it. Especially for us oily girls, it will keep the oil away. I went in with my brows and I did them a little bit heavy-handed, more heavy-handed than I usually do because I want it to be like extra. So yeah, I filled in my brows with my black round pencil, and then I cleaned it up with my Fawn concealer. After brows, I went in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420, and I do have a review on the makeup line. If you guys want to see that, it'll be in the description bar below. I went on to highlight and contour. For highlights, I used my Fawn concealer from LA Girl Pro concealer in Fawn, and that's my highlights. And then I set that with the Ben Nye Banana. I did bake under eye, forehead, nose, chin, and then I contoured with the Ben Nye Ebony powder. I'm not much of a cream contour kind of girl, so I like to stick with the powders. So that's what I did there. So after I did all of that, I began with my eyes. Now we're gonna jump into the Too Faced Just Peachy palette, and I only used, what is it, like 3 or 4 shadows from this palette. So the first thing I went into is Peach Tart, which is this pretty brown shade right here, and I just went into my crease with that. Following that, I went into Chocolate Dipped, which is that one there, and that I put all over my lid. I wanted this palette doesn't have a black. The Chocolate Dipped is kind of what the black would be. Clearly that's, you know, replace the black, but it's still pretty dark. It gives it a nice pretty smoky look. I would have preferred if a black was in the palette, but you know, you get what you get. So after I put the chocolate dip all over the lid, I began to think, all right, this is looking a little bit too brown, not enough red, because I'm going to incorporate more reds further on in this tutorial. So I went into Peach Sangria, which is that color there, and I put that on the outer corner of my eye and a little bit into the crease. Now after I did finish up with the shadows, I did mascara, I tight lined, I did top lashes. Now I wasn't gonna do bottom lashes, but I decided to amp up the look some more because I feel like if I didn't do bottom lashes, it would have still looked a little bit basic, and we want the look to look extra. So I found these lashes. It's not so much of a lash right now because I cut them up, but I took the most extravagant lash I could find and I cut it into 6 tiny strips, and then I took my tweezers with some glue and just put them right underneath my lower lashes, not on top but under, and then the glue would adhere to the lash that's above it. Follow? Great. After the lashes are done, that is when we go into our Pennywise look. Now on my lips, I used a black pencil as well as my MAC Ruby Woo lipstick. This is what I also used to do the little line thingy right here. I don't know what you call this, his smile line or his cry line. Is he crying or is he smiling? I don't know. And then it's the same thing above and underneath the brows, the black pencil with the Ruby Woo lipstick. Now I was just going to do the Ruby Woo lipstick with my brick red pencil, but it was looking too bright and I wanted it to look a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, and that is why I went with the black pencil instead of the red pencil. Now on Pennywise himself, there was a little bit of shadowiness around the nose area right here, and that is what I did with the black pencil. And I just took a really tiny brush, which is not in reach right now, and I just blended the black with the red so that it doesn't look, you know, it looks more blended, a little bit more natural, if you will. All right, and I did the same thing on like right here at the beginning of the red elongated lip line and where under my eye as well. I didn't do much on the cheeky areas as far as the black goes, but I did put a little bit, and then by the time you take your brush and begin blending out the black into the red, it will all just fade one into the other and look kind of ombre like and give a more, again, natural looking look. last thing I did was slap on this copper wig, which is the brown sugar wig. I do have a review on this wig. I'll leave it in the description bar if you guys want to see it. But this is a human hair blend wig with a side part lace front, so that when you're out, it, you know, gives the illusion of it being your own hair, kind of. And I like that it has the dark brown roots, so it's not as, you know, neon. It's a little bit more wearable for a Halloween look. Maybe not for every day, but definitely for Halloween if you're going out or whatever. It's a little bit more zhuzhed up, if you will. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the look. It's super simple, super easy. You really don't have to go out and buy anything crazy. The only thing I'd say is, like, for your costume or whatever, you could do like a nice sexy white dress. You could do a white jumpsuit. You could buy a costume if you want to, but since this is the girly glammed up look, you don't have to go out and get a clown costume. Wear something cute, but make sure that's white, or you could do red, or yeah, I would stick with white. Red is an option, but hey. But that's the look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I have, I think, 3 or 4 more looks for the rest of this month, so I hope you guys stick with me and watch them all. I hope you liked this video. Yeah. Until next time, peace sign, and oh, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye.